far. Welcome back to my channel on Nikki's Thoughts, Nikki Additions here. I want to say thank you for those that has been subscribing so far to my channel, and to welcome you back to my channel. It's been a while since I come online to do some talk or to address us. It's been so hectic lately for me, back to work and all sorts, so pardon me for that. And I'm going to beg each and everybody to actually subscribe to my channel. On Nikki's channel this morning, before then, there's a viral going on about a YouTube channel about Jamie and Nikki. As you all know, that I talk about marriage. The series that I've done so far on this page, the last 2-3 series is on marriage. And something happened recently that I want to just drop my thoughts of view on that as well. There is this young couple that even in my 50s that I do watch and follow. They are Nikki and Jamie. And I look at their lives so many times, and like, when I was at their age, I didn't have the knowledge that they do have, or the way they handle their home. It's an ideal way of handling home. But recently, both of them broke. They went separate ways for a while. Using this opportunity to pray to God to bring them back. That whatever that has caused them to separate, that God will heal their home and bring them back together. That's my prayer since I learned about the separation. In this way, I do watch them as well. I watch them because I have youth, I have young children as my own, and I really want to know what's going on, okay, and out there as well. And then because I work with youth and singles, so I really want to know what's going on out there, to be able to compare their lifestyle to our whole lifestyle, just to learn. And I've been following this Nikki and Jamie over the past 6 years now, and I'm just watching them silently. But then in the last so in July, they were not posting anything online, and everybody were curious about that, including me. And then a lot of rumors were going on about them, that maybe maybe one of them is cheating on each other and all sorts. And then anyway, Jamie came out afterward. Now, if I may pause there, Jamie and Nikki are biracial couple, okay? Jamie is from Australia, have a little bit of lineage with the England people. I think the mom is from Scotland or somewhere, but he is from Australia. Why Nikki is from Sudan, and so, but they actually have a perfect, anyway, I'll call onto that breaking up, that they're actually doing a good job as a young couple. They have so much wisdom, that's, and then raising their children up, but then, so lately they were separated, and then Jamie came out to come and announce that separation. And everybody were like, that was a suspicion before, but it become reality, as we all got to know that they actually separating. Whatever that caused their separation, I just hope that they will come back together, because their marriage is six years. And I know I was talking, in the series that I had so far, I mentioned background as one of the factors to consider before you go into marriage. I mentioned communication, I mentioned trust, I mentioned there's so many things that we need to consider before we go into marriage at all. And then seeing them, everybody were talking about maybe they're cheating on each other, which Jamie said no, and I do believe no. Okay, and that's an issue about trust, because you need to trust your spouse. You need to trust your spouse to some extent. A relationship where there's no trust at all, that relationship is as bad as dead. I mentioned that earlier on in one of my videos. And then, a lot of things has been going on. Even myself, I was ransacking my head. What would have caused their broken up? I went to go and check the last video that they did together. And I know Jamie was talking, canvassing for the Sudanese government, mentioning one or two things. And like, could that be maybe something in that line is what caused their breaking up? And well, I don't believe that they are cheating on each other. But in one of my videos, I mentioned background. Background is very, very important in marriage, because background is going to clash anyway. And I mentioned in one of my videos there that a marriage, if your marriage is 6 years, okay, that marriage has passed the first stage, because a 6-year-old child is no more child. He has developed everything that needs to be developed in life. They are just 6 years old, just coming out of that first child development age before this happened to them. And in my head, I was thinking about, could it be background setting that caused their breakdown or breakup or separation? It could be background. It could be background factor that has actually affected them. I actually don't know, but I want to think so, and I want to believe so, that it could be a background between the two of them, because one is a Sudanese and the other Russia, which I don't have any issue. If my child personally comes home, I have, to the glory of God, I have the 22 years old, be 23 in December. I have 20-year-old, I have 19-year-old, and I have 16 years old children myself. But any of them, in as much that they understand each other and consider so many facts before they get into marriage, that's okay by me. I'm not particular, okay, my child have to marry from my tribe or from my color. No, I'm not that type of person. But there's some aspects, there's some things that I'm looking for in a marriage. One lesson learned from Nikki is, not two marriages are the same. Even underneath, there must be something that is going on. So even though there's so many things to learn from Nikki and Jamie, even me as an elderly or a 50-year-old person is not a child anymore. And then Nikki just turned 29 going 30, so I learned a lot from them. I learned a lot, and then I have been using that as an example, but still all of a sudden we hear this, that something is happening. So that just shows that a marriage is something we need to work on. There's so many things underneath that cannot be discussed about marriage. There's so many things, no matter how you love yourself, that you cannot leave aside when it comes to marriage. I mean, when you're dating each other, make sure you iron that out. I want to believe that whatever that is causing that caused this breakup did not just happen now. It's been something that has been there even in their courtship before they enter into marriage, but that they swept it under on the floor, under the ground, instead of ironing out, clean everything before they enter into marriage. I don't think it's something that just happened all of a sudden that made them to go back, because I look at Nikki, she's a very good girl, and I look at Jamie, they both have good personalities, but that doesn't mean that even both two are good, that they won't have issues in marriage. We all have issues in marriage, in as much that two flesh are living together. Ability to be able to deal with it and to be able to move on is very, very important. So the lesson to take on, two lessons that I learned from Jamie is, or that I want to pass on to the younger generation, is, even though Jamie and Nikki are like an ideal role model to young ones coming up, because I was reading so many comments and how disappointed that they were all when they say them broken up, is, even though you set a standard for yourself, no human being should be your standard. God should be your standard, and uniqueness, especially because when that person fall, you will fall with the person. That's one lesson. I pray that both of them will get back together in Jesus' name. That's my own prayer, and I pray for them. Since I got to know this, I've been putting them in my prayer, okay? Because, yeah, I know they can do it. And if I'm not sure, because my subscriber is very, very small like this, but if you get to hear my voice, Jamie and Nikki, anywhere, I just want to say that I personally am praying for you. I watched you for 6 good years, and I am proud of you for this young generation, how you're raising yourself. And please, whatever that is going on, deal with it, please, and get back to each other. Get back. You have something that is unique. If you go your separate ways and you want to go and get another one, you might not be able to get. That's what you have is so unique. And do not forget that devil is against marriage as well. You might be thinking where she's coming from. I know, because if you look at the time of Adam and Eve as well, from the beginning on said that God created Adam and Eve, devil has been against marriage, not a perfect one like yours. Please, I just want to say that both of you should just come back together. Iron this issue out, but do not bury that issue. Make sure you iron it out and you get understanding, but come together. Don't let devil, don't give the last laugh over you guys. It's broken people's heart, and I'm one of those people that's broken my heart seeing this happening to your marriage, but you can work it out. I've seen worse marriage. I don't know what's going on in your home, but I've seen, from what I'm seeing from you, I hope it's not something that has to be life and death. If it is not something that is life and death, I think both of you are reasonable and understanding enough to be able to sit down to discuss it. Make sure you iron it out and find solution and come back together. You have lovely children, you have lovely grandparents, and your parents are very good, and these children are very good. I've been in a marriage for 30 good years, and I'm still there. It's been rocky, it's been up and down, but I thank God. Just try as much as possible to iron these issues out, Jamie and Nikki, and come back together. And again, all those people, learn. If you're biracial in the relationship, make sure you sort out the background. Make sure both of you understand the background. Not only you, but even your extended family must understand both your background before you get into that marriage as well. And then the marriage is between two people, okay? And you're the one that is living in that marriage. If it is a background that is causing issue, try to talk to the party involved, okay? Both of you knows what you're going to find out in that marriage before you decide to come together in the first place. Make that to be understandable to your family, okay? And then good intention can be misinterpreted at times. So maybe it was a good intention that being interpreted, but give yourself elements of doubt and forgive and let go and come back together. That's what I wanted to discuss about Nikki and Jamie's situation. Come together. I personally am praying for you, but iron that issues out and come back together. What you have is unique. I will say that it's unique, and I could see far afar. And if you ask your parents, they will tell you that what you have is unique. And coming from almost 30 years in marriage, I know what you have is unique. Do not throw it away. But make sure you ironed out whatever that is in between you guys. But do not throw away the towel. Please come back together, because you might not as lucky to get another partner like both of you again. Until you hear my voice, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to it, and help me to grow as well like you do. Have a wonderful day. I'm not using this channel this topic to build up myself at all. That's not the notion. Like I said, I've watched Nikki and Jamie for 6 good years, and I've been since the thing happened, I look at them as if my children are the one going through this, what am I going to do? And I just want to reach them, to talk to them, and then to pick out one or two things, so God, even for the society, to learn that always be at edge, be prayerful in your marriage, in whatever that you're doing that is successful. Okay, things that are not working need prayer. Things that are working need persistent prayer. The Bible says pray without ceasing, because you're not fighting against flesh and blood. We're fighting against principalities and power. If you believe, if you don't believe, but that's the truth. But please prayerfully get back together, and God will keep you girls, and God will be with Zoe, be with Eva, be with the both grandparents, and you as well. You will have a last laugh over this, and when you come back together, it shall be stronger than before. That's my wish for you guys. God bless you. I don't know, maybe you'll be able to hear my voice, or you'll be able to see this video, but somebody is somewhere praying for you. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you all. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. God bless you all. Bye for now. Bye.